Welcome back, this is Jack. Hey, Warframe. We're doing some Warframe today. I don't feel the desire to go all out and do an art stream today. Don't worry, we're not going to have me blown up like that the whole time. I was just like that to talk to y'all. Alright, and there is some stuff in the news I do want to talk about, but right now, just wanted to kind of vibe, relax, play a little Warframe. Alright. Now, I've been dropping the ball a lot lately. I haven't done a really good, I can do that easily. I'm looking at my daily challenges I gotta knock out. I'll do that in a minute. First, I want to knock out something else. Now, I've been dropping the ball a lot lately. I was supposed to stream Saturday with some friends. I didn't. I was supposed to stream Friday. Didn't. Wednesday. Didn't. So, and I haven't done any real YouTube videos for my Copy Over Gaming channel, so. But hey, I recognize my mistakes, and I'm going to work not to do that anymore, so. Yeah. Positive motivational things to say. Alright, I'm going to be doing what used to be like late end game content, which is you're going to be fighting what's known as the Orb Mother. A rather difficult fight. I don't know if I did it last stream, but what makes the fight difficult is its shields will change what type of damage it has to take in order for it to be hurt. So you have to go in there fully, like, planning out, like, trying to hit as many bases as you can. And then it also, on top of that, it has an obscene level of health.
Foggy. Right. We're all here. Let's get started.
We're gonna go fight the Propagator, also known as the Orb Mother, but she's the Propagator. Right. I have it set to public, so we'll be dropping into some randos. Skipping through dialogue. Oh, don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today, because I got to go make wings, because I want wings. And they're thawed out, so I can cook them now, so priorities. I'm just looking at my kitty being adorable. Switch this over to. Can anyone let me switch over to my other stances, or my other element? So Chroma, he originally he used to his abilities were based on what color you painted him, is what element he would be representing. So he'd like what color dragon he'd be. That was the joke behind it, or the gimmick behind it. Now they made it where you can switch on the fly, and each one giving you a different perk. Right now he's doing lightning. I don't think I got anything that does lightning. Instead, I'm just going to work on taking out all these assholes. I need the extra armor right now. Oh, you're right. Well, if you insist. So my good buddy Mad Techie went through the trouble of getting the original Grappler back in the day. When they first, and this is back when Oxium first dropped. Okay, now doing a Toxin, which, incidentally, my main weapon can actually do just fine. There we go. Bro, someone switched it off of it, damn it. Oh, looks like its armor broke.
That's it. Focus your armory weapons on the orb. Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs, and then work your way to the torso.
Oh, let me turn on my armor. So so back in the day when you did this, you did not have the Necro. So, like, that made this fight a bit more difficult. Oh shit. I'm trying to get over the water. Well, it seemed to have worked. Can't hurt me if I'm underneath you, he says optimistically. Unfortunately, I can't just go guard mode and just annihilate this thing. Like with a lot of other things you can. Because you have to hurt its armor, you have to use an arc gun. Because arc guns are supposed to be like space artillery level shit. I'm just gonna work on cleaning up the field a little bit.
No, look. They're sinking the fuel. Shield's going back up. Umbrella, deal with those pylons. Shields are waning. Whatever you're doing is working. That did it. She's vulnerable. Aim true, Outlaws.
I'm still about to lose my necromech, which is actually going to work to my advantage. I'm going to go ahead and... Nope, didn't get a chance. I was going to work on taking out the big one. Alright, I'm assuming I'm going to need to use this.
Another one down. You outworlders can thank me later.
Okay. I'm getting hit by magnetism, so I can't even get my abilities out. There we go. I wanted Vex armor out, because that's going to increase my raw damage. There. Got that out. I can't even see what elements it's weak to right now. Cast that. Oh, okay. Shields was already down. I should have been paying attention. There, shields are now back up. They're just suddenly in the water, which unfortunately resets all my abilities. At the moment, I don't have the... There we go. Alright, now I gotta see what element it doesn't want to be hit by. I don't think I have that. Yeah, my basic weapon would actually have it. So let's... I'm gonna need help. No, I don't know what its status type it needs right now is. The last one, which means, unfortunately, the weapon I want to use, I can't use. Oh, now it's magnetism. Not the right one, I just wanted to get in here.
This should confuse your adaptation system.
Oh good, so they broke the adaptation system.
Revive them.
What can I shoot? Like,
A fallen tenno needs your help.
there we go, now I can hurt it. Might not do me much good because I think my shells don't break. I'm not hurting it. Which leg is still working?
Scratch one.
Oh, it's this one right here. Yeah, it ran out of quote-unquote ammo. I hate how I suddenly just don't have energy anymore. Oh, good. I got a solid core. I kind of needed that. Oh. Can't do anything until we get rid of the bubble. Once again, I'm just, like, having no energy all of a sudden. Like, I can't do anything about that damage. I'm gonna work out all the piss ants on the ground. I'm just gonna self-revive. That fucking pissed me off, because I actually did summon...
Is this the third time?
What is it?
Satellite just moved. This crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Bobby, she's running out of time. You have to kill her now. We won't get another chance at this.
I'm gonna lose my suit here in a minute. There, turn it back on. I don't got none for that. I don't got none for cold.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Suppressing fire.
Charge. That part is it doesn't take it long to recharge. You just gotta remember to let it recharge. Okay, so it's still got a leg somewhere. I got 3 minutes until it blows up. Or until it becomes immortal again. Completely immortal. Which leg? Which leg? No, it doesn't matter, they're all down now. And there it goes. I think. Yep, it's down. Just make sure they don't like get a random free hit on me that kills me instantly. But yeah, this is effectively like was a raid boss like for a good minute that you had to freaking know what you were doing.
We did it!
Now with all the extra stuff that's been dropped, you in theory can solo it. In theory.
Get in there, Tether.
Is it easy?
Without
No.
anything you think might help our cause.
He's already headed towards the way out, so I can just head over there.
What's that sound?
The satellite is continuing to overcharge the orb. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
Walter, run! Basically, so what made that thing so dangerous was, in its normal state, before we did anything, it had a super shield over it that made it take no damage. It just superpowered its shield from a satellite. One of the things we did before this mission was we realigned the satellite to a random spot in the field. Like, we thought we turned it off, but we'd really just relocated it. And then even after you got past that, it had what's known as adaptive shields, meaning it would be immune to all shielding or all damage except for the one type it was not protecting against, and you could tell because of the symbol on its head, and that symbol's there for our sake.
You're like getting into trouble.
Alright. I'm not allowed to trade... I'm allowed to trade one of these, and then all of these. Oh, I could get that to get for the... Oh, I can't really, because I can't beat that. Let's see, where will this put me? Hang on. Let me unselect all. Alright. Okay, where will this put me? Because I'm trying to max out with her.
Oi, see any no skin off my proverb.
I went to the wrong menu, that's why I was so confused. Alright, so I really only just need 500. And I don't care about the Crimson Gourd. I'm going to need it, but I'll get the rest later. I don't care. I've just been trying to rank up with her. I wanted to get to rank 4 for a good minute. There we go. And there's an actual reason for it. I'm pulling up I got a guide I've had up for a good minute about making a new Shooting McShooterson. Oh, I don't have a lot of choices, do I? Alright. This is the free one I'm taking. Now, how much is it going to be for...
Authentically handcrafted by colourful locals.
Okay, and then the other one I want is the Certus, which is this one right here. I'm going to have to get the materials to make it, which is just going to be a lot more Torrids. And that's fine. And also the repeller systems, which I just used a lot of. So I just need this right here, and I'm going to need 3,000 more. So doing one more run of that ought to do the trick, actually. Oh, not fully, because I'll still need to go get the Torrids.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Hopefully I get the Atmos system I need.
Final phase. Thanks to that data you gathered, Biz can slow Prophet Taker's sentient shield adaptation long enough for you to do some real damage. Then, once the shields are gone, use your Gravamag modified Arcane weaponry to...
I'm just going to punch through it. There we go. Alright, we're going to go back out there and see if we can knock it out again. And then I can go do something else. Actually, I'll probably just run around in the open world and farm for the Torrids. Because I've been trying to get these amps for a good minute. Because like you have a cap on how much standing you can make per day. With all factions. Not just these factions. And that does make it a little tedious. But whatever. Oh, somebody's playing an Inros. No, that can't be an Inros. It has shields. Oh, no, they must have... I don't know how much health they have. I'm so confused. What fucking frame are they using? Because they go... Oh, it must be because they were in their Necromech. That's why. Yeah, they're about to lose their Necromech. It's them jumping between being a Necromech operator and not operator. Come on. Let me get in there. There we go. Alright. Well, they now have somebody to help them. Oh, they're playing Lavos. Okay, that'll do it. Lavos has, like, no shields, but he has insane armor. And various other abilities that can keep them alive. Okay, I can't do anything about that damage. Let me turn this on, keep myself alive.
That's it. Focus your upway weapons on the orb. Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs, and then work your way to the torso.
Heads up, Sparky.
I keep just getting bounced around. I haven't been able to make a real attack here in a second. Turn back on my... Okay, I guess I don't have any energy.
Nuts? No. Look.
Alright, while they're doing that, I'm going to get rid of all these assholes who are bouncing me around.
Deal with those pylons. Shields are waiting. Whatever you're doing, it's working. The shields are vulnerable.
I am sucking. Alright, I'm back up. Unfortunately, I lost my big guns, so it's just going to be me using my little guns. I don't know why it wasn't letting me use my primary there for a minute, but... weapon does that damage type, it does that. Thankfully with the shields you don't need your arc gun. So with the shields up I just need to... Okay, I don't do fire, so I can't do that. Somebody left the squad. Why are they leaving the squad? They realize they're not getting a carry and they're just getting upsetty spaghetti. That might be an internet connection because he just because the monster I was shooting just disappeared. I just needed to be in a suit for a minute. I'm gonna get rid of all these guys. Alright, I cleared out the field quite a bit. That's what I wanted. Somebody's using a sniper rifle, which is interesting. Roll through, pick all that stuff up. Don't think I'm even hurting it right now. I am. Magnetic. I think if I can get this down, it'll do the trick.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse your adaptation system.
Tenno needs to be revived.
Scratching out that.
I'm gonna go down here in a second. Yeah, and for some reason, once again, I don't have any fucking energy. I don't even care. I just lost my use of my arc weapon, but that's okay. I'll jump into my necromech. Baby. Oh, I love this. I'm glitched up into being a corn cob. There we go. Which leg is still working? None of them. So can I shoot the body? No? Okay, the shields are back up. That's the issue. Okay.
Wreck 'em.
What the fuck was hitting me? My character just started like doing a weird dance for half a second, then fell over dead.
Is this a bad time?
Yeah, there's gotta be some weird lag thing going on right now. Cause like there's times I'm not, like right now I'm immortal for some reason.
This crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
A fallen Tenno needs your help.
And I have like obscene levels of armor right now, but for some reason I'm still taking a chunk of damage.
We're running out of time. You have to kill her now. You won't get another chance.
I hate you. I'm just getting away from it for a second. Can I freaking do anything?
Better you than me.
The Tenno is fallen. Revive them.
I've only got a few mortars left. Fire in the hole.
Pressing
Alright, should be just the body now. There, it's dead. Now I'm just worried about literally everything else on the map. Wouldn't even let me summon down my thing at the end. See if I can get rid of that guy. Nope, just disappears. As soon as I go to shoot it, it disappears.
Holy crap. We did it.
And this was the most buggy fight I have ever dealt with.
Get in there, Tanner. Rip out
All right.
anything you think might help our cause.
Got that out of the way. God damn.
Biz, what's that sound?
I'll still need to go get like the materials for the rest of the materials for the amp, but I've gotten
At this rate, in a matter of
2 of the
seconds,
pieces that I've been fighting for. Time for a drink. I don't know why I decided to put them so far away. No, I just want to leave the party, not leave, Alright. Now I can go trade in my, Torrid for the rank up that I need.
Say I like the way you look.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't talk to her while in your Warframe.
If Solaris United is going to be what it once was, things need getting done. Run your optics over this. Authentically handcrafted by colourful locals.
I think the other one, yeah, the other one I needed was the Certus. There we go. I even got some left over. Nice.
Anything else?
Cosmetic. Then there's this. Oh, and I'd be able to get the... I'm a little short right now, but if I got that, that'd be it. So yeah, I would just need to trade,
See you on the rail.
Yeah, so there we go. The rest would just be Torrids I need to go get, which Torrids would also rank me up with her and allow me to buy the repeller system. So there we go. That works out. I'll do that later on my own. I'm going back up to my ship. Oh.
This looks interesting.
Alright. I'd gotten a notification I had to check out. Yeah, I'm not being sketchy. Like, I just don't have the energy for it. The art I want to do... The next thing I want to do, I was going to do the whole Dark Tide animation thing, which I'm probably still going to do at some point in the near future. I might do, I don't know. But I've kind of burnt out on that game, and the developers as a whole actually kind of bother me now all of a sudden, because, like, they promised all these different things into the game. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm doing the Frame of War. So this is a gun I made on the spur. I have no fucking clue. I'm just going along with it. You get to name it whatever you want, so we decided to name it Green Tentacle, because it shoots like a green tentacle out that hurts a lot. It does a lot of damage. So, and now I have a flamethrower. It does flamethrower things.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Combustion beam! Are you okay, kitty cat? Are you okay? I'm gonna pet you. Not much, just decided to do some leveling on Warframe stuff. But no, the art picture I wanted, the little animation I want to do, I actually might work on. No, because I gotta go cook buffalo wings here in a minute, and I don't want to get caught up in an art project. But the art project I want to work on is something for Gunslinging Troll. I wanted to give him... I had an idea for when he gets a donation. And it's insanely easy. It's just going to be like a stone bridge with a set of eyes underneath it. And when he gets donations, it's the words... it'll pop up and the words will say, the troll toll has been paid. And then the eyes will like do the up and down laugh thing, and you'll hear like the Kafka laugh. Alright, for right now, multi-shot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a lot of flamethrower. Is there any alternate skins for the flamethrower? Pretty much just this one, which... Alright, that does look cool. Looks like a sniper rifle, though. Not gonna lie. Alright. So what is going on with you, Cool Walker? Have you been doing the cool of the walking? I gotta level up that Nidus at some point. Oh, and I just got that new frame, that's right. I have never played this frame. She's a bitch to unlock. Alright, I don't know how I'm going to build her. I don't know yet. Like, I could pull up a guide on the right-hand side, and I inevitably will. But for right now, let's just throw some shit on her. I do apologize. I said earlier in the stream, but I'm going to apologize again here. I was supposed to stream this weekend, like, in several different cases. I didn't. I'm going to blame me being sick. But in the more likely case, it was just me having just... Ugh. Me feeling like garbage. Mice. Oh, I need to put adaptation on before I forget anything else. That'll keep me alive. Until I, like, learn how this frame is supposed to be played. You know what? I'm just gonna do this the easy way. / dumb way. I'm gonna take vitality off.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
Put my umbral stuff on. Yeah, I need to clean my office. That's the reason why you see, like, the NVIDIA thing on, because, like, my little office area is, like, fucking filthy right now. Do I want that? It would really give me no advantage, so... I'm going to assume I'm going to need range with her. Like, I have no idea what mods she really needs, so I'm just going off of, like, guesswork here. We're going to give it Augur Secrets and then Augur Reach. Oh, and then I can put Augur Message on, too. That's awesome, actually. So, this set, what's cool about this set is I cast my magic abilities or whatever. I get extra shields, so that's going to keep me alive. And then each one of them additionally makes my abilities more powerful. Because I don't know how she plays. Like, I have never played her before. I haven't even looked into her. Like, I had a base idea. It's because when she first came out, she was absolute garbage. And then the quest to actually get her was annoying as hell. Because you basically had to do a bunch of skateboarding tricks while getting shot at, and it was very fucking annoying. But I finally went out of my way and did it. Okay. So while I'm riding the skateboard equivalent, I have a damage reduction and it has health. Okay. So that's her survivability, is to constantly have that skateboarding out. Okay. Let's give it a try. For 1% better loot. In like 5 minutes. No, I want to have a team around me. Oh, cowboy hat? Well, you are Walker, Texas Ranger. I demand you send me a picture of you in the cowboy hat. I demand it. And because I have demanded it, it must be done. Oh, what are my challenges I got left?
Always a pleasure.
I'm gonna do another bounty on Orvalis, the Nightmares. I'll do that last one.
It's time for
PowerPoint.
Nora to say goodnight.
Or fair point. Alright. Oh, and Yali is the bonus one for this one. That's kind of funny, actually. Alright, let's kill 2 birds, 1 stone. I lied. We're still going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, but I'm going to switch off the flamethrower. Because if I'm going to be doing a primary weapon only, I'm going to be wanting to use my green tentacle. Especially with a new frame. Because there's a lot of... There's more than a handful of frames I've got that I could just casually knock out. Good life service? I love this game. Warframe is free. Like, mind you, yeah, there's a decent amount of catch-up you have to do. Catch-up. But if anybody wanted to play it, I'm here. I'll help you through it. Where the fuck are my nightmares? Oh, they're down here. Okay. See if there's any easy-ish nightmares. That crossfire might be easy. No shield mode. Yeah, and I currently have her built anyway for no capture. There we go. That'll do it. Capture, no shields. I kind of have her built for not using shields anyway right now. And not to mention, Warframe now has crossplay, so if you want to play it on your PC, you can. If you want to play it on PlayStation, you can. This account's on PlayStation. I actually have had 2 accounts on PlayStation. I want my original that had my real name account, and I didn't like that. So I flipped over and created a Jack Daedalus one. This one's much further along, but I had to start over from scratch, which was a bitch.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Did they just run through the wall? Oh, okay. Sea snares! I don't know what that actually does. I'll actually have to look into it. And then maybe eventually I'll go back to playing Destiny, if I'm being honest. Wow, I have like no health right now. I could have sworn I would have more health.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
Yay, I leveled and got a little bit more health. Did I take adaptation off? I think I did. Thankfully, my cat that's running around with me, he gets me health back. So every time he attacks somebody, I get a little bit of health back. I am wanting to eventually run a D&D game again. Like, I haven't ran one in forever. And I've been, just because I've been kind of like burnt out from the experience of being a DM. Because there's been a handful of games I've had where I've just had that 1 or 2 problem players that just killed it for me. But hell, that actually might be a good copy over gaming stream to do, instead of like us trying to do like, Back for Blood or whatever, just we run a D&D game with, you, Cool Walker, maybe Pepe, I don't know. Gunslinging Troll has to be in it because I promised. Technically, I am in your tech space. I just don't do anything. So you can't tell me that I have to. Oh, I know. Nice. I did not know that was a thing. Anyway, no, because if I were to run a game, it would 100% be a, if I were to run a game, I would want to use kind of like the God of War Norse kind of feel to it. I would want to run a God of War Norse kind of game. So, for instance, you know how like it technically does take place in a Norse world, but at the same time, you don't have like the gods around until they go to fuck with him. That's kind of what I'd want to run. That kind of world. The one thing that might upset some players is you can only be a human. I don't want it to be in Valhalla. Valhalla means your character already died. So that's why I don't want to do Valhalla. Alright, we're going to... You're in a version of Midgar. Actually, I might not do Midgar. I might be a dick and do similar to like Valheim, where you're technically in the 9th world that was cut off from the world tree for various reasons. Alright. Yeah, I know, like, that's actually a great thing with God of War. Like, Kratos is, like, hell, when Baldur shows up, actually, I might have to pull it. No, like, so Baldur shows up, and he's like, like, you can see the fires of the old Kratos going, I don't want to do this. I don't want to cut loose. But there's actually something I want to bring up. That's actually a really big thing. I'm going to make myself full screen for this. So I'm playing the most recent God of War, or the original God of War. And by original, I mean God of War 4. Artoris and Kratos talk as if Kratos hasn't been around his son much. Like he only recently came home. What the fuck was he doing during this time? Where was Kratos during the early years of Artoris' life? What was he doing? Do they ever actually explain that? They know he was out doing something. But what was he doing? He wasn't going out killing the Greek gods, been there, done that. Was he out killing the Egyptian gods? Are we going to get a game that takes place between 4 and 3 where he was out fucking with the Egyptian gods? Like, that's not actually said. I want to know. I don't know if I'll ever get it, but I want to know. Alright. I'm trying to find a good place to go do some, farming. I don't want to do the nightmare stuff right now. What's something I can go relic crack. That's a thing. You're right, but I still kind of do want to know what was he doing. Not because it needs to be some epic story. It doesn't need to be some epic story. Hang on, is this spiking? Okay. It doesn't need to be some epic story about what he was doing. It can just be simply, hey, he was out.
The sector is under control.
He was out hunting for I just in general what I want to know. It doesn't have to be he was out killing Greek gods. He was out killing the Christian god. Because that's actually one of the jokes. People are saying after the Norse gods, he needs to go after Christianity. Whatever. I doubt they'll do it. I don't think the creators have the balls to do that kind of thing. Because that would piss off so many people. But no, I'd like to know what was he doing. He was he off fighting in a war? I doubt it, because he seemed like at that point he wanted to be at peace, but at the same time, you get the feeling that violence is such a part of his nature that he had to have been doing something violent to begin with.
You found a fissure. Look out for
because remember, he is a Spartan. He raised his whole life to be violence incarnate. So what was he doing?
You need more to open that relic.
Yeah, oh, and additionally, don't forget, the term Ghost of Sparta had reached Greece. So it's not like he was doing nothing as the Ghost of Sparta. It had reached Norse, had reached wherever the fuck he is actually in during that time, because whatever his name is, the head attached to his ass says. Oh, and there's a mod I gotta show you guys. I might have to pull it up after this fight.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out
What's my... Okay, it's a little knife. I'm skateboarding now. Bitch, please. Oh, I can't use my primary while doing it? Okay, that sucks. So you do kind of want to have a decent pistol with her. I get the trick points with it. I love this. I don't love it, but I love it, because it's hard as fuck to control. Yeah, but this last update fixed 2 Warframes. Her and Grendel. Because Grendel, for a long time was just utter garbage. He had a cool concept behind him, but he was garbage. Now he's tanky as fuck. There might be. I know there's several games that take place between the different gods of war. Even before he became the god of war, there's several games that take place, and I think they were all on the PSP. I would like to see them. I'm going to use the term remastered. I would you would almost have to have a remake, because the PSP controls do not translate well to modern games. Did they just leave me? Dicks. I want to see if I can call the elevator up before they get off. You can't even melee while riding.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Fucking left me behind. I can walk in this water. Walk, quote unquote. A fucking another elevator. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Wait, I'm gonna actually wait for the others instead of just booking through. Because I'm not a dick like all the others. I fell through. Actually would be an interesting one since they've already done time travel with Yogg-Mahide. Could you imagine if he got thrown back in time during like if you wanted to do a Christianity story, you throw him back in time where when Lucifer fell, and it's him fighting like all the angels and shit. Like that would be interesting. You'd get to do your Christianity story, but you'd be able to do it in a way that doesn't piss people off, like with him like being the one who impaled Christ and all that shit. But one thing I did love about the God of War 2019 game is that they force you to use ooh, Korra, I need that. They force you to use the axe for a very long time, and you really do learn to appreciate it. Send me a video about it, I'll have to look into it. Actually, we'll play it on stream here in a minute. Because I was going to dip out of this game in a minute anyway. I don't know what my desktop's going to be behind it, because like they did an update, and that fucks with my shit. But no, I'm going to have fun playing. We're going to have to be talking about this stuff, and then I'm going to bring the stream to an end. Like, I've got a couple things I do want to talk about. Because ultimately how I want these streams to go is us just vibing and talking about shit. The fact that I just happen to keep talking about video game stuff, or I'm playing a video game, is irrelevant. Alright, put this in rest mode. Turn off game capture. Alright, so it's just showing that black background. Alright. Let's see here. Window capture. No, I don't want window capture. I want... or only should do it. What's this going to give me? Ah! The infinite void! Close that out. There we go. Alright, y'all get to see my desktop with all my games. Let's see here. Let's bring this over here. I don't think it's showing any porn stuff. No. Okay, cool. Let's see here. What's my Discord going to tell me? Cool Walker said he sent me something. I'm not seeing it. So Cool Walker lied. Unless he sent it through Facebook, in which case I'll check Facebook real fast. Yep, Cool Walker lied. Cool Walker doesn't love me. Alright, anyway. There's something, what was it? There was something, oh, now I remember. So somebody did a mod for God of War that I absolutely love. I need to move my keyboard. Like, it's right underneath my I'm just gonna put it back in my lap like I normally do. Alright, hang on. So somebody did a mod that is probably the best thing ever of all time. So someone was wondering, what would the game that would be funny, where he just has to re-kill Zeus again. That would be hilarious. Where he has to kill the Roman gods, but it's because the Roman gods are just the Greek gods renamed. It's just doing the fight all over again. Anyway, someone did a mod where you get to your perspective changes to Mimir's point of view during your fights. Oh, is this one not gonna like? There's no one. There you go. That's the first person point of view of fighting as Mimir. Just staring at random things. I haven't played the most recent one, so I have no idea what the fuck this scene's about. I'm sorry. I think this is just the best mod ever that somebody decided, you know what? We're gonna do one, we're gonna do a mod where you have to look at the whole game from Amir's point of view. Alright. I do got a piece of news I want to bring up. This is actually this healed part of my soul. Alright, so quick update. I fucking hate Andrew Tate. In fact, he is one of the few people that if you support, I automatically distrust and dislike you. Because he, among many things, like he's very anti-feminism, he's very, very incel promoting and all that stuff. And also the big thing that crossed the line, because it's personal to me, is he said, if I had been Robin Williams, a psychiatrist, I would have told him, I would have smacked him across the face and tell him to get the fuck over it. And he was very disrespectful to his daughter Zelda Williams about it. So that pisses me off. Anyway, he got arrested on sex abuse charges, sex trafficking, and a few other things. That's now you're caught up to date. As part of his I got arrested is this. His cars got repossessed. Because, like, if you've watched any of the shit, Kratos rides a bear, becomes Urson, that's cool. I was always expecting him to be considered Fenrir for some reason. But anyway, I did a whole video on that. Anyway, if you listen to any of his videos for even half a second, he talks about his luxury cars. And he goes, I got a Bugatti next to my Maserati. Like, that's like 90% of what he says. And his cars got repossessed. His cars got taken. And I love this. It like just heals a part of my soul to know that he's an idiot. All right, I got another video of hateful assholes being dumb, hateful assholes. I can't just type in dumbasses do blah, 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 because it won't work. Let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna use damage reports video again. So here it is. Like, okay, this is damage report, led by John Roll, and I think it's Brett. I can't remember the other guy. Sent. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna use their video to show you what they do, and this is just I love this. There's no sound to it. That's just a bunch of bigots who are trying to burn down an immigration center, and they are just so absolutely stupid in how they do it. I want to see if they do with a good close-up of it at some point. Like, I'm going to have it muted so you guys don't have to hear. Yeah, there is a GoFundMe for it, which I doubt it's going to be needed. All right, I'm just going to put it back at the beginning. Like, they poured the gasoline all over the place, and he's just, like, bent over with a lighter trying to light it, and just boom. Like, oh, I gotta fix that. Hang on. I forgot that this screen wasn't ready for me to be awesome. There we go. Now I'm awesome. All right. But no, like apparently he's never seen a movie of, like, how to set things on fire. Because in the full video, you see them just, like, throwing the gasoline all around themselves. Like, I'm just going to spray it all over the place. That'll work. And then you have the one guy who's got the Bic lighter. I am going to lean right up on the gasoline. Boom! Blows themselves up. Like, and so what they were trying to burn down, these bigoted assholes were trying to burn down, was a, sorry, something was on my keyboard. What they were trying to burn down was an immigration center that wasn't, like, helping people get their green cards even. It was trying to help them pay their fucking taxes. Because remember, even if you're an illegal alien, even if you have no documentation, you still pay taxes. Because you're going to still pay sales tax. You're going to pay any other form of random tax like that. Yep. That's an, and not to mention, don't forget, Ron DeSantis of Florida is doing that shit too. We'll pull that up too. Hang on. And this is not including, like, their power grid failing again. Yeah, here's the article on the Insider talking about it. After spending millions of dollars, like, what they would do is effectively kidnap immigrants and then send them to, like, Martha's Vineyard, the vice president's house, like, in these fucking cold winter storms with, like, next to no clothes, nothing, and saying, hey, guess what? We're going to drop them off over here, technically doing kidnapping because we lied where we're sending them. And, like, and these fuckers aren't going to get punished for this kind of shit. And that pisses me off. Ron DeSantis, he's going to run for president, and his people are going to support that he did this, and it pisses me off. All right, I got that out of my system. All right. The Walker of Cool has sent me a video that we need to look at. Oh, okay, yeah, it's this guy. All right, let's react to it. It's a nice YouTube short. One more hit like. Oh, fuck. I don't think I'll get hit for that.
Like seriously, what is he gonna do? Imagine it's like the fucking end times, like
let me shrink
all
myself.
rapture here, Satan's arrived, Kratos has to fight fucking Satan. fighting his way through fucking hordes of demons to get to Lucifer. He finally gets to Lucifer, and he starts putting the fucking paws on him, and he's beating his ass. And then all of a sudden he gets flipped to fucking Heaven's Gate. He's confronted by archangels who are telling him, you have to let the devil do this. Tell him that the Antichrist comes first before Jesus Christ returns, and all those who follow him will be damned. Kratos ain't having it because he knows Atreus will just get easily tricked. So now Kratos has to put the hands on these archangels, and he's fucking them up.
I could rock this. I could totally rock this. This would be good.
He explains to him that Atreus will be all right. Then a wave of emotions rush over Kratos, and he tells him that all is forgiven. His burdens are removed, and the axe from his skin peels away. Kratos is finally redeemed in Jesus' embrace.
I don't like that last part. I don't like that last part. No, I disagree. No, fuck that shit. No. Here's what I want. I want Armageddon to happen. And I want him like to have that moment where Yahweh says, no, this needs to happen. We need to have this happen because X, Y, and Z reason. And Kratos goes, no. Because he knows humans will suffer. Not even because of for all good reasons. He just knows, fuck those gods. Because remember, he hates gods by default. His default emotion towards anybody who's technically a god is fuck you. And that includes himself. Alright, I got bedinged. Who bedinged me? Probably, if I had to guess, it's my dad. Oh, I love this. I love it when my dad does this. He sends me great shit. Alright, so Kevin McCarthy was running for Speaker of the House, alright? And it's been decades since the last time somebody failed their first vote to become Speaker of the House. And this is a big deal because technically the new Congress cannot start until we have a Speaker of the House. And the Republicans own the House of Representatives by 5 votes. And they had like 20 something that were just like refusing to vote for him. And it was holding up. They had like 15 votes. And this is one of the Democrats during the whole process. Just sitting there like, I'm going to read a book. Because they knew it was going to be fun. In fact, I think she also brought popcorn at some point. Well, at one point in one of the most recent votes, that House of Rep member tried to beat the shit out of Matt Gaetz, who is being charged with sex trafficking. Because, of course. I also want to make you guys see what Matt Gaetz looks like. Because, he is such a clown. I'm going to pull up a picture of him, and you'll be like, he needs to be in a cartoon. In fact, I think he is. This looks like if Beavis ran for Congress. And he's from Pensacola, Florida. Which I'm going to tell you right now. 1, he's from Florida. Already probably worst schooling ever. 2, he's from Pensacola, which is the more north you get in Florida, the more rednecky it gets. And Pensacola is next to Alabama. That's how redneck dumbassness he is. And not to mention, he's probably inbred. I'm going to throw that one out there because I can. I don't care. And he only got this seat because 1, it's an extremely red seat, and 2, his father held the seat before him. So he's, by the way, these are my opinions, not statement of facts, yada, 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 so I don't get sued. But, yeah, he's he hasn't earned a damn thing in his life, and he's like, oh, I'm a House of Rep member, get paid, what was it, $200,000 a year for the rest of my life? Hang on, I gotta see. Hang on. All right. So annually, they get paid $174,000. I can say numbers. I swear. They get paid that annually. That's more than most Americans. I'm going to actually pull that up in a minute. And they get paid that. Yeah. And I think they get paid that for the rest of their life. Now, hang on. Here's the other part that's... How many days does Congress work? I'm not reading this article. Oh, here we go. This is how many days Congress has worked. Worked. I want to zoom this in. Hang on. I got to remember how to zoom in. I'm just going to use this. I'm not pulling up my history. No. We don't want to see my search history. One of y'all going to rewind it back and ooh, I saw that. Probably got porn in there. Yeah, it's considered a part-time job, and they get unlimited sick days, they have the best health care, and they get paid $174,000. Now, mind you, here's the part I understand. They have to have a house both in their congressional district and in the DC. I understand a bit of money for that, but that could be a stipend, a direct stipend for those things like they do with the military. No, they get their fucking McMansions in both places. And most of them are millionaires to begin with, so they don't need the fucking money. They just do it for the power. But this is how many days a year they work. How many days a year? And most of that time is spent fundraising, getting more money so they can run again in 2, 4, 6 years, depending on what they're running for. This pisses me off. And they're the ones who tell you all the damn time, hey, we don't need to raise the minimum wage. They can go fuck themselves on that. It pisses me off. I'm not sugarcoating a damn thing. Oh, and I guess I got to talk about this. I just saw my folder that said D&D stuff, so I got to bring this up. All right, hang on. All right, so they just recently changed their fan content policy. So back in the day, which was a Tuesday, that's not a good article. Let's see here. Here we go. So, and this has actually gotten worse in the last couple of days. I can't find an article that talks about it. So back in the day, D20, ever since 3.5 or 3.0, the D20 system was fair use. Anyone could freaking use it whenever they wanted. All right. You wanted to make a D20 based game. They're like, cool, more power to you. Now they're like, nah, you use a D20 system, we're going to sue you. Yep. Pepe, you are right. D&D 1, which is a horrible fucking name, will be this generation of 4th edition. I fucking hate it. I definitely think it could be mo better. And I like, if it wasn't for there's like so many other tabletop games, I would actually try to go through the process of making one again, or at least making the the groundwork of a system. Whether or not like that you could apply to different like genres and stuff. I have a couple ideas of how to do it. I just don't want to go through the process. Like I've got too many projects on my plate. Which randomly speaking of which, I had a random thought. I fucking hate isekai anime and manga. I really do. So I would love to make a short that takes place after the isekai, after they've done all this stuff in this other reality where they were like this war general or whatever, and they come back to their own reality, and they're back to how they were before they went to the other side. So they're like, they went from like this 25-year-old war-torn PTSD, missing an arm, scars all over their body, and then they go muscular and all that stuff, and then they go back to their own reality, and then they're back to being that 17-year-old nothing after having saved this other world. Yeah, exactly. I didn't like fourth. Like I liked 4th edition to some degree. Like it had some fun mechanics to it. One of my friends described it as if you made D&D a Pokemon game. It had some cool mechanics behind it. Like especially like monks, for instance, were a lot of fun with their like insane abilities. They kind of made them OP, but kind of not. And it just like, whereas all the other versions of D&D are about creativity and making shit up and just creativity. 4th edition was extremely combat oriented, like extremely mechanics oriented, and just like encouraged you to be a murder hobo, which is, mind you, what a lot of players do. So I get that, but I think 5 did a great job in bringing back what made 3.5 good, and then on top of that, it made it streamlined, made it easier to deal with. So I really enjoy. I do enjoy 5th Ed. 3.5 just has a shit ton more content you can address, but I'm inclined to just make shit up anyway for my players because I don't care. All right. I don't know if there's anything else in the news I need to hit on. I think I covered everything I really wanted to. Oh, if anybody wants to know the free game on Epic right now, y'all get to see what's in my collection right there that's downloaded. I do need to play Enter the Gungeon more. That's a lot of fun. Come on, where's the free game? There it is. Kerbal Space Program's free and Shadow Tactics. They won't be able to make new content for anymore. Pathfinder will not be allowed to make any new content until Wizards of the Coast get the stick out of their ass. So, like anybody who's using the D20 system, their old stuff can still be sold, but they're not allowed to make new stuff. And the logic they're trying to give is this is the argument they're trying to make. They're trying to say we don't want people to make content that that harms the name of Dungeons and Dragons. And my answer to this is fuck you. You guys have been fighting controversy since. Hang on, let me check this. Hey, Dad, how long has D&D been fighting controversies of being like demon stuff?
Oh, since the late 70s.
Since the late 70s. All right, I had to double check because he played back in first edition, back before Monk was a class.
No, 1.5.
Oh, 1.5? Okay. Which I think was just D&D Advance, 1 Advance. Okay. Because 3.5 is legitimately what it's called. 3.0 was like garbage, and 3.5 came out streamlined a lot of things. It was really good. And he's bitching about how he was raised like trying to play D&D with a Christian mother. I love my dad. He's awesome. And I love my kitty cat. He's sweet. He's adorable. All right. For those who don't know, yes, I do live with my dad. He's my roommate. He's been helping me get my life together since I had my mental breakdown. I'm still having repercussions of it. Although soon I should be able to get an apartment that's technically for myself, but he'll still probably end up being my roommate again because it saves both of us money. So, for those who care, for those who want to know more about my life, another game that's on sale that I want to bring up. I think it's still on sale. I'll get to see my store here too. You guys might see random adult games that pop up in my thing because it does it all the damn time. Because I have the nudity thing turned off. Plus, I do buy porn games. Let's see here. Hang on. Yeah, Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 2 are on sale right now. Pretty damn cheap. Unfortunately, like with Borderlands 3, like you'd have to still buy the season pass. It keeps getting renewed. Every time they make a new book or a new generation, which is probably why they made 5th edition so fast, or D&D 1, is to keep that license renewed. What could be a bigger problem for them is not the copyright running out, but there's another thing. So, Jell-O has had a hard time keeping their copyright on it because Jell-O is not what the food is. It's called a gelatinous dessert or something like that. But Jell-O is what it's colloquially known as. And because it's used so colloquially, it's hard to copyright. That's why the term OJ for orange juice was so hard to copyright, is because it's such a colloquially used word. In fact, actually, Disney's had to fight. I keep peeking out. Like, why is no one telling me I'm peeking out? Anyway. It's probably because the sensitivity on my microphone is so high. Yeah, it's on a 4. It should be down to a 3. All right. I can bring this back up. Anyway, Disney's had a hard time because like all their Disney, every park is usually referred to as like Disney to some way or Mickey Mouse's or something like that. Like they have a lot of terms that are reused. And Muppets also is having a hard time keeping their copyright because every puppet nowadays is being referred to as a Muppet. So that's actually a thing. All right. I think this is a good stopping point. Before I get too excited, I have to go make buffalo wings because I want fucking buffalo wings. My dad bought a huge ass bag, and I want to make a huge ass thing of buffalo wings and just eat myself to comatose mode. Also, I gotta get some cleaning. I gotta clean my fucking desk. It's fucking horrendous. Like I'm debating if I want to show you guys how bad it is. I am gonna try and get back to my regular streams, even if it's exactly what I just did today. I played Warframe until I got the motivation to talk about stuff. But yeah. I don't even have Dark Tide installed anymore. Like, I just deleted it today. Anyway, I love y'all guys. Take care of yourself. All right, I gotta answer that. I can agree. Buffalo Wild Wings is expensive. So I found out you can buy the sauce individually from Walmart, and I've been just using that. And I tweak it anyway. I put a lot of garlic salt in it because the world needs more garlic salt. So I get that. But I do get it. They're really expensive. I don't find them worth it. I'd rather buy local wings these days if I'm buying anything. Although I do buy Papa John's wings all the damn time as well. I eat a lot of wings. Anyway, love you guys.